But also I want them to know that there's a symbol that they need to look at when they're trying to figure out what to do in their lives. And that symbol has been with us since 1886 in the New York Harbor. That is a strong, powerful woman with her hand up saying, if you've been oppressed anywhere in this world, you come to our harbor. This is the safe harbor for people suffering from oppression.
Well, I think it's ironic because New York always has been ahead of the game. So it's really tragic to me that we're not more ahead on this issue. We've always been, I think, really at the forefront of the rights of the vulnerable. And yet in this one case, we're just throwing children away, which seems so strange to me. And you don't have to be around long to know that this is not about women's rights. And certainly it was ironic that they did this in front of a statue of our feminist foremothers, women who called abortion child murder and infanticide, and many of whom blamed men. But this was not, our feminist foremothers never, ever saw women's rights as an issue of, us being able to trample over the bodies of our children in order to be fully feminist. So was never on the table for them. Feminism has always been a non-violent movement and a movement of equality, true equality, not saying, well, we once had no voice because we didn't have the right to vote. So now our children don't have a voice, so we get to do to them what others did to us. None of it makes any sense. Look at the abortion breast cancer link. There's over 50 years of worldwide published data that shows a direct link between abortion and breast cancer. We're not talking about making abortion illegal here. We're talking about just giving women the truth. Let them have the truth. Look, we're told the truth about smoking. People still smoke, right? We're just given information. We think people deserve information. But of course, women cannot be confused with the truth here. Women can't handle the truth. Look at when we're talking about, Hochul was talking about the Reproductive Health Act. Listen, how about another case right out of New York State, the Jennifer Morbelli case. Jennifer's pregnant with little Madison. They've already named her, right? She is in her last month of pregnancy and she finds out something's wrong with little Madison. So they travel to Maryland. Okay, they travel to Maryland in order to have a medical doctor who is literally an expert in late-term abortion, Carhart, do this abortion, right? So that is their best option, they think. And not only does Carhart kill little Madison, but he kills Jennifer in the process because late-term abortion is not an easy process. So here's the point though, medical doctor, expert in late-term abortion, kills them both, and New York State, in their progressive stance, decides that women don't deserve to have an actual doctor do their abortion. So we take away the necessity of having an actual medical doctor doing the abortion. Really? This is about women's rights? Like, none of this adds up to women's rights. It just adds up to really a complete disregard for human life, eugenics in many cases, and a bazillion-dollar abortion industry. And so I am saying to all of the people who are listening or watching this, is to say, really contemplate which side of history you're going to be on. Where do you want to put your marker down? Where do you want to draw your line in the sand? Are you going to be one of the people who says, no, we can do better for women? Or are you going to be one of those people who someday looks back and was like, yeah, I was one of those champions to kill kids because I thought women couldn't handle it? That's not the side of history I want to be on.